Welcome back, everyone. Going into part 2 here of episode 98 of Court of Swords. Adam, what's up?
Well, you've just survived Tangle with two strange undead creatures who, just being in the very presence of them, was not pleasant. You came out of the Moon Gate beat up, and you're twice as beat up now, though you've defeated the two of them. There are only ash and sludge and their filthy cloaks laying in the water now. So, having defeated the creatures, what are you gonna do? What's the plan?
It's a good thing we defeated those synths too, because man, they're nice.
More of that voice tomorrow. Ramus, do you cancel your spell when you see it die, or does it keep going? Like, are you embracing these things swirling around?
It keeps going in case there's more.
Okay.
We're not sure if there's more.
Okay. Adam, the second I see this fall, can I make a perception check to see if I can hear sloshing over the rees?
Over the shrieking of the spirits. Yeah, you can make a check.
Okay. A big old 5.
Nope, you can't hear anything but Ramus's howling spirits.
Well, then I guess after I close my eyes and try to hear them, I spin around and I don't see Yota, right? Like, he's not in this.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you could see his token, you see him, but otherwise, no.
Yeah, I call out like, Yota, where are you?
I'm back here with Ramus.
Come into the light. It's safer over here.
Are they all gone?
Yes. I'm like
How do we know?
starting to put the weapon away. Berg handled them very well.
I helped.
I look at Ramus and said, "Will these things shut up already?"
They don't actually make noise. It's a joke you
Okay,
kind of made.
all right, if they don't actually
like,
make noise.
there's no actual noise from the spell.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Then I don't say that.
I think probably, Ramus, they can make noise, and you can control whether they do or not. I think that's fine.
Yeah, so I'll quiet them down.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah.
Those things, I remember them from a old child's story. There was some ancient word for them, but I remember it meant angry dead of some sort. They were improperly disposed of when they passed, and the spirits are filled with rage.
Does that trigger anything? Can I make a history check to see if I know the name of them, Adam? If that's a history check,
You can make it'd be a religion check.
Oh, this should go well. 6. Okay, I don't. You see me kind of, my eyes just avert for a second to see if I can think of it, but I don't say anything.
I was never a child.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always been this big.
Well, your people, I mean, your people are different, right? Like, your funeral rites are like you bury them in caves in the mountains or whatever, instead of like burning your dead. So
Right, I just haven't. Yeah, exactly.
This is why funeral rites are mandatory, even for the lowest of the low, because this can happen.
Yep.
This is why heaven must fall, so it doesn't happen. I put my sword and make sure it's all. We should move. Figure out where we are. What's Berg doing all this?
Berg's looking at the things he just slain, listening,
Okay.
starting to look around to see where exactly we all are. Probably turns to you. Maher even says, "What did you see up there?"
Nothing. There are rooms off of the main path. I would assume that's the best place to go, is the other cave back there. It seems is not a exit nor an entrance, but we could risk a rest. I could use it. We all could.
Sleeping. Isn't this? Or like kicks the water a little bit.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. If we must, I'm fine with it.
Ramus? Yota?
I'm going to look like or move towards any wall or standing structure or whatever it's within the light and see if there's anything I recognize as far as the stonework, carvings, anything to see like who like where we are or who built this place.
Yeah, I think if you're examining the place itself, make a history check for me.
Okay. 22.
Okay. It's definitely like the symbology on the walls and the shape of the place. The Temple of the Moon didn't lie. You're in a moon temple somewhere. It just doesn't look like it's doing so hot. Yeah, you're in the basement maybe of it. It's either a very old temple or one that has fallen on some rough times because it's been left alone.
Okay. It seems, looking at the structure and the design of the place, that this is where we are supposed to be. Except no one told the monks on the other side that it was in this condition.
They told us they had not had contact with them. It is unfortunate, but if these two existed, there's most likely more. If this whole place is in ruins, who knows what's in front of us?
Adam, are these wearing like robes of their own, like these creatures? Do they look like they were like
It's like ancient, like falling apart funerary garb, right? Like they may have at some point been white, but have long since turned black with mold and rot and dirt.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if it was like a parallel of like, okay, these are potential monks that have, that traveled to and fro from this wherever we're at.
Yeah, make a religion check.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I know stuff about religion.
Yeah, right. These I think the thing is that they're dirty and stuff, not because they're old. You can't carbon date them, but it's not like these are like the ancient dead. These are people who are prepared for cremation and then never cremated, and it happened like relatively recently.
Can I taste the robe?
Yeah, it tastes gross. Tastes like rotting fabric.
Berg, what are you doing?
Some dirt.
Did you expect it to taste good? I'm not sure your process here.
These dead. There may be those that lived here, other priests, monks, trying to see. That's all. Might be more.
Yes,
Don't know if it would be wise to rest here.
that's what I'm afraid
Indeed.
of as well.
We need to press on. I will give us some healing. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on us to heal us off for 13.
All right, everybody gets 13 more.
Yay!
It's satisfying watching those little bars go and you get your hit points back. I'm just like, there we go. Get back into that green, boys.
yeah, getting close to the green.
Yeah, I love
Need
seeing
a
that
more
thing update. It's so good.
dependable position.
So satisfying, right?
What was that, Ramus?
We need to find a more secure location for rest. This will not do it.
Yes, I agree.
Could be more around the corner.
Let us hope not.
If this place is laid out anything like the previous one, we should stick together, else we might get lost.
The second he mentions that, I think Maharib like immediately remembers that the ceiling or lack thereof of the other temple, and like just looks up. Does he see like a cavern ceiling or cavernous ceiling, or what am I looking at?
Yeah, you see like a carved stone ceiling. At one point, it might have been carved to look like the night sky. You can see maybe some like star shapes, but the roots and the water and the weight of the dirt above have damaged it irreparably. There are like big chunks missing, which if you look down, you see on the floor. Places where roots have broken through the roof.
Okay. We should move.
Is there water flowing in, or is it just dripping and making pools?
It seems to you, make a nature check. It seems to you that you need to make a nature check, and I'll let you know.
I will. Not very good at it though.
Okay,
But
all right.
pretty good though.
There you go. You're not David Elephant Burrow. So looking at the ceiling and kind of like taking a thought, it looks like the earth and dirt above you has saturated with water, like a dam burst or something, saturated the earth above you, making it heavier and letting the water seep through, which has broken the ceiling, right? It's heavy and like weighing down on the basement, basically. And so it's like soaking through the like mortar of the bricks in the ceiling. Yeah.
Well, now hold on a second.
Yeah.
The water is coming from above.
So here's the room you're in, right? I'm gonna do a little shitty atom drawing. So here's the room that you're in, right? It's shaped like a little duck. So there's the room, and then on top of this room, there is a layer. The duck's got some hair. There is a layer of dirt, right? Dirt and soil. I drew it in a really hard to see gray color. I'm sorry. There's a layer of dirt and soil, and then above that, there is like water, right?
Like
and
a
the water
mudslide covered the temple.
Right, yeah, or something. And the water has seeped through and is now dripping through the sealed portion of the walls. That make sense?
Yep.
And then
The
ostensibly
temple
somewhere above you, there are trees because their roots some of them have broken down through into the room and are just kind of hanging above, and water is like running down and dripping off of them.
Now, does this... I'm sure like I've seen this place since I'm from around here, but I probably haven't been inside of it, I'd imagine. Or maybe I have. Have I? That's actually a good question. No, I'm serious.
Right.
Like it's like, is this the place that my family like were the benefactors of?
No. This is a shrine. This is a shrine sacred to the moon, who is the sister of the sun. But the sun monastery is huge and expansive, and it's all outside. There ain't no fucking mud on top of it because every possible inch of it needs to be exposed to the sun as much as it could be.
Exactly. Okay. Was the place that we came, the moon temple that we came from, or monastery, was it this place underground? Like the match to it, was it underground as well or not?
It was like in a mountain, right? Like the moon temple had a bunch of like observatory towers on the outside, but inside there was a bunch of like, it's not unusual for the moon to have some rooms inside or underground or whatever. They like keeping secrets, and that's a good place to do it.
Okay. Well, it seems that this place has fallen to disrepair. It doesn't look like anyone has taken care of it in quite some time. And it seems like a landslide has covered this place, and the weight of the earth is cracking. So, if this place is anything like the other, I would say that it's high time we got outside, at least.
Ramus, be careful what you cast. I wouldn't want something to give way with us inside of here.
Yeah, just huck some shatter spells around. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to fireball the wall. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks for stopping me. Thank you, Almighty Arcane Master.
I look at him and blink and say, I don't know the extent of your powers or what you're capable of.
You never will.
Damn.
I just kind of like give him like a sneer, like, what?
And in that moment, Ramus Krill had a little bit of life breathed into him.
Can I do a survival check to see which way is the best way out? Or something like that?
I mean, right now you've only got one option, right?
Sure. Yeah, you bet.
There's really only the way forward. I think by now also Ramus's screaming fan spirits have
The reeds have worn out.
exhausted
Okay.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I start moving this way.
Yeah, you start
Upstairs.
pressing forward.
Yeah.
And Burgle, follow.
Yep. Like Berg and Maharib are kind of shoulder to shoulder. in
Makes
this.
sense, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just go ahead and move yourselves through the room. So you leave this particular chamber, pass by another sort of broken open cavern to your left, and enter into a few other like flooded chambers. Whatever their original purpose was, it's hard to tell now. And as you move through here, the room gives up no clues as to its former use. They could have been dormitories for monks. They could have been rooms in which to study. But from here, they just look like empty, flooded chambers for now.
Okay.
Empty as far as that goes.
Yeah, Burke checks out the one to the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go into this room, there's a slightly raised, like a dais off to one side, and then another room. And in this little archway here, there's the rotten remnants of a door, which has you can see it attached where the hinges are, so chunks of like rotten wood where the hinges are, and then the wood has like deep black claw marks in it where the door had been torn from its hinges, and you can see bits of it still like floating in the water. Not recently, but at some point in the past, the door was torn down by the black claws of those creatures, and then you can look beyond. But the room inside doesn't seem to have anything within it that you can see.
Okay.
And if you happen to glance at Yotazo, you see his it's like some sea creature like coming out of the water, like his
the trunk,
his trunk
is
is
leaving
up,
him. Yeah.
and it's sniffing around like to see like smelling for rot or that kind of thing, or to smell like fresh air or something like that to see if to lead us out or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think you don't smell any fresh air. The air in here is pretty it's pretty claustrophobic, right? Like you're all, with the exception of Ramus, you're all quite tall, and these are human-sized ceilings, and the place is filled with water, and so everything smells of mold, of which you see like patches of it on the walls, growing across the broken mosaics, and you can smell the rot kind of hanging in the air. Not the smell of rotting flesh. There's none of that. None of that like sweet kind of organic decomposition smell, but like an earthy smell of like mold and fungus, and then wet earth.
As we walk by the door, I take like a quick glance and say, should we go the other way? Or do you think this is from those creatures?
Might as well check.
Fair enough. I continue into the next room.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you come into a smaller chamber. There's some broken bits of debris kind of floating in the water or on the floor. And peering around the corner, there's a smaller room that appears to have been emptied. Same thing. This one has a door that has been broken, mostly off its hinges. And I think that you see shreds, like a shredded piece of that same funerary cloak that you saw before, hanging from the broken piece of door.
Dead end. Guess we go back.
Indeed.
I just want to
Please
do
be-
like a Shaggy, like,
Indeed.
can you not say dead?
Jesus Christ.
Like zoinks.
Oh.
All right. I
This
go
dungeon super dank.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, you press on, going north, and in this place, the same stuff can be seen, right? Broken wood, shattered doors, places where the creatures that got in here, like ripped open the doors. There's also claw marks on the walls, where they attempted to break through a wall, but it's stone, so they couldn't get through it with their claws.
Right. Okay.
Can everybody make a perception check as you enter that room?
I sure
Do I
can.
need, can I drop my token first? Where I was gonna move?
Yeah, it's when you give me a quick second here.
Oh no.
So
We didn't look up. The fools.
no, it's as everybody needs to make that check. Actually, just the first. Let's do them in order. So, Maharib, you're the first person to enter this room. So like you're
This
back
particular-
here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Maharib goes into this room.
Yeah,
You
because I'm
make a
definitely
perception
leading.
check.
I will.
Yeah.
A 10.
Okay. All right. Who's the person who follows?
Berg would
Maharib?
be.
Who's the next one in?
Right,
I
Bird.
was right behind.
Okay. So Berg, same with you.
Perception.
Yeah, as you enter the room. Okay.
I see
all right.
everything.
So here's what happens. It's too late. It's too late for Maharib. Maharib, you only notice it when it's a little too late. Berg, you notice it with enough time to back away. Maharib, you walk into the room and you feel like a faint sense of unease, and then the like ringing sound in your head, and you look at your hands and your skin is like cracking and peeling. You take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Berg, you see this and you can take a step back, and like maybe if you want to, you can grab Maharib and like pull him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him.
Thankfully,
Yeah,
these creatures have something of a warning system, because as you get closer to them, they start to kill you.
Yeah.
So up ahead somewhere is one of them, and you walked into its aura. So I assume, Maharib, you fall back, you like pull away.
Yeah, I pull away and it's
Okay, so yeah, you guys.
I like grab
I just
my
tried
hands
to
and-
grab your token.
do what?
I got you, buddy.
Oh,
When you said to grab, like I was like, it's cool. I'll just grab his token.
Yeah, when I step away, you see me like grip my hands and make sure that it's still like in my eyes, my hands were rotting away, or maybe they even were rotting away. So I'm just like making
Yeah,
sure
right,
that I
like-
still have my capacities around me. Yeah, my faculties, and turn back and say, "There's more ahead." It was the same feeling as before.
Yeah, and you can hear when there's quiet, right? When Maharib was like, "There's more," you can hear the faint kind of hiccup, pacing, like staggery footsteps in the water. You hear some splashing up ahead of you.
They seem to be triggered by sounds, so we could take a rest and risk it. Or journey on. I don't know how many are there.
I doubt we'd be able to rest with them that close without wandering towards us.
We don't know if they regularly wander through these halls,
This is true.
but we know nothing like waking up with a feeling of dread and rotting skin.
Yeah, it's like, cool, you go to sleep. Okay, well, in about an hour, you wake up and it'll all take 5 necrotic damage. Like, good morning.
Adam,
Your face is
imagine that.
falling off.
yeah,
Like
that would suck.
nightmares, and then all of a
man.
sudden it's like, it's real.
you wake up and like grab a piece of your face. You're like, ah, God. Yeah, terrifying.
Adam, you mentioned those doors, and I took like a visual note of them. Is that wood strong enough to create some sort of barricade on one of these doors if we tried? To where if they tried to like break
No,
through it?
because like all the evidence is that these guys tore the doors down.
Sure.
As they like searched through the place.
So it's they're
yeah. So there's only bits and pieces left.
and they're probably like soaked in water and whatnot around the ground. Okay.
Yeah, kind of mushy.
Yeah. I have no way to combat these from afar, so
That's why you need to walk up there and kill it. And I touch you, and then I touch Berg. I'm like, you guys need to go in there and kill them for me.
I love
what is
this
that
spell too
feeling?
because it's like listen, you're gonna die, but that's okay. The magic will bring you back. You got life 3 going for you now. So go on, get them.
I definitely have the question of like, because I know a magic spell was just cast on me, right?
Yeah. It has a verbal and a somatic component. So
Okay.
he does the Doctor Strange thing and waves. His
Lay my
around.
hands on you. There's like this glimmer of fire, and it sort of goes inside you, and you feel like there's a barrier there protecting you. It's hard to
Pilot light
explain.
gets turned on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
hard to explain,
immediately
really.
look at him and say, "What does this spell do?"
In your greatest hour of need, you need not worry of death.
I'm never worried, and I just like start walking towards them.
Avert your eyes. Don't look at them.
I'm
Great.
never worried.
Great,
Wow.
yeah. So I turn around, close my eyes, and just run straight into the wall.
Right? Like they're up ahead somewhere. Don't look at them.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the thing. You can like look at the ground and like try to avert your eyes. If you do, you'll have disadvantage to like fight any of them. But it doesn't blind you. You don't have to like cover your eyes completely. It's not looking at them.
okay.
It's like making eye contact with their
here's-
vacant sockets.
Here's what I'll do. I get up to right here, on the other side of this
Okay.
door,
Yeah.
and I motion to Berg and say, "Berg, stand on the other side of that door."
Bird complies.
And then you can hold
That's
down
fine. You
Alt,
can- you
by
can
the
be
way.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
position.
doesn't match up 1-to-1, but I'll position you.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I draw Bahath, and then much like a swinging a baseball bat, I make a lot of noise by like clanging it against the ground or something like that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, there's some splashing up ahead as you get the attention of whatever thing it is, and you take 5 necrotic damage at the end of this turn because that action was in its aura.
Yeah.
And then we roll initiative because you're getting its attention and it's going to come and investigate, and then so we need to know what order everything is happening in. So let me roll. For these.
Fucking Christ. At least I'm getting the ones out of the way.
There you
I got to keep up my, by the way, the stats. We're going to review those, I think, maybe next week. But I have the most number ones rolled of anyone on this show. So,
Oh, killing it with
true.
the initiative today.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Which just means I get to be the first
and
to
then
potentially die.
Yotazo, you want to roll initiative on there? Or did you? When did?
No, I don't think Zeke's rolled initiative.
Okay. Yeah, Zeke roll initiative for me.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. So now I
Pretty
can
good.
order these. All right, Berg, you are first.
Okay. Well, I should have a line of sight on where he's at, right in here. I could get in there. Get right up in there. Technically.
Yeah. Let me see. Can you? You can see him. Yep.
Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's through the doorway, up through that hall, and then he's just turned at the sound, and it's like looks up, and you see his face, and I assume you're gonna avert your eyes. You're gonna look away.
Yeah. Yeah, I might as well just continue doing the avert eyes and reckless attack
Okay.
to
That's fine.
counteract. I'm gonna go up there. Here I go.
So move action. Berg charges off into the darkness.
Slosh. Slosh.
So I just see Berg run into the darkness.
He's just like runs off. Are you gonna activate your weapon or your rage?
I'm activating. Oh shit.
Yeah, which one do you want to do?
I would do well.
Probably rage. Probably rage to stay up as long as I can to deal more damage. That seems like a longer, better investment. The weapon would do better damage right now in the short term.
Yeah, you'll get to do it next turn too.
Yeah. So.
All right. So you run up through the thing. You've got your weapon in your hand. You take a swing at him at the end of the run, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Boop.
I'm just waiting for the thing to be like,
No.
hello, is that someone that's alive? Ah!
Yeah, so it turns wordlessly, like its vacant eyes, like turning towards you. You swing out at it, and it lunges out of the way. Your hammer smashes into the wall. Chips of rock fly everywhere. You have a second attack. Go ahead and make that.
Wow.
Oh, you miss
rolls.
again.
These fucking
So just
rolls.
smash, and it just avoids your attacks. You take 5 necrotic damage at the end of your turn.
Great.
I
I haven't even gone down and used the fucking racial. Whatever.
And it's not, just to clarify, you don't have advantage. You're recklessly attacking to counteract the fact you are not making,
Of course.
not making.
It's just normal.
Okay.
It's just normal.
Yotazo, it is your turn. A battle seems to have been joined. You can't currently see, but you can hear the freight train made out of muscles that is Berg smashing around in the other room.
Follow my noises.
So
I kind of turned to Ramus. I'm like, well, since I didn't get the magic put on me, I guess I just hope that they come out okay.
Okay,
Did you notice the arches? They don't do that anymore. That's an old style.
That's fine monk hand craftsmanship there.
Can I hear these two fucking jerk offs from where I'm standing?
I mean, I think so.
Look at the
Well,
detail.
first of all, Ramus didn't give me the hoodoo, so I don't even know what the fuck it is. Like, I don't know if he made them like immortal for a second or something like that. So I'm assuming that Raymond has it all in hand and everything's gonna go fucking fine.
He just magic tap shoes them. He didn't actually cast anything.
He just did like affect normal light or something like that. Just went
Yeah, put his thumb on their forehead.
Yeah.
You're
I
blessed
gave
now.
the soldiers charms to protect them.
Okay, so Yoda, what do you wanna do with your turn?
Can I feel the aura? Like if I get too close before it does damage or not?
Maybe
Like,
I've been
put my
allowing
hand
like
in it, kind of. And
I've been allowing perception checks when people walk into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but short of taking the
Okay.
damage.
Well,
no.
I just want to stay on the edge of it, like as close without getting any damage.
Okay.
And I don't know where that
yeah,
is.
well, I mean, why don't you move, and then I'll tell you. Make your perception check and then move, and I'll tell you either if you walk into it or not, depending on whether you succeed. Okay. You got 9, so chances are pretty good you won't notice it. So you've moved what 15 feet. You can keep moving if you want. Or
Yep. I mean, I got the
You're
jug
gonna
and a
run-
rope.
that's right. You're gonna run out of sight anyway because Maharib has the fire. So
Yeah.
Yep.
okay. So you just approach basically.
Well, and I mean, can I
Swing
turn
in.
back to Ramus and go like, they're gonna take the light. Can you possibly do it again?
There
if
can
he
only
does,
be
it'll
one
go
sun in this world. If you move it, it must disappear from somewhere else.
I thought monks had their heads up their asses.
Okay.
I start fishing in my backpack for a torch.
Okay, yeah, so you move and then you want to light a torch?
Yep.
All right. Yotazo, you light a torch. There you go. Now you have your own light source.
Okay.
And from here, you can now see Berg. You can't see what he's fighting, but you can see Berg off in this other room, like swinging and smashing and doing this thing. Yep.
Okay. Yep,
All right.
I'm good.
Cool. Okay. So Berg is already evading. So the creature turns and lashes out with a fist. And he hits you, Berg,
He rolls a 20.
for 6 bludgeoning, which is reduced to 3, and then 8 necrotic. So you take 11 damage, Berg.
That's like necrotic.
Necrotic is a bitch. There's only one of them,
That's-
so let me at him. I say, let me at him. It. I'm not gonna gender stereotype it. It's a being, right?
Yeah, all of its primary and secondary sexual
can we
characteristics
do a
have
You tell
perception
me,
check
Jane,
to
that
get
they've-
the pronouns of
Is
the...
there a big old dong coming out of the
they've
road?
fallen off. No, these things have
mutated?
shriveled. They've shriveled beyond any physical examination.
Gotcha.
They've also their minds have shriveled past the point where they have any conception of their own gender, so it
Okay.
doesn't even matter.
All right,
now.
good.
So that one attacks you, and then Ramus, it is your turn.
I will heal myself to get me beyond the 5 hit point thing. So I'll heal myself for 13,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Maharib, it is your turn.
Let's see here. So I
I just
step
want
under
to give
5 feet.
him the Sean Connery like.
It's 30.4 feet because I'm starting from an awkward square. Is that all right?
Yeah,
Can
that's
I move
fine. It's
that?
30. That's okay.
Okay. I think before I move, I look right at Yota and I'm just like, do not hesitate. And then you just see me like dash off next to Berg. Whoops. And then I'll take these. And again, I'm doing this at disadvantage because I'm not staring at the creature. So I'm
Okay.
like, I guess I'm staring at the ground as I'm running. It looks really stupid.
Yeah, you're trying to like avoid. I mean, you can look at its legs and its like torso, but you don't.
Yeah. This is an obscure reference, but if you've ever seen Edge of Tomorrow, the first time that Tom Cruise goes through the battlefield, that's what Maharib looks like right now. Go watch Edge of Tomorrow. It's a pretty good movie. So I'll swing with disadvantage here. 20?
Yes, that is a hit.
16 damage. Second hit.
Yes.
12. That's a
Alright.
miss.
Okay, 16 slashing damage. All right. So you've moved, you've attacked. Do you have a bonus action that you want to take?
I don't really... Yeah, I don't really have anything I want to do.
Okay. It pains me to say this, but you take 10 necrotic damage at the end of your turn.
Okay. Is that because I didn't close my eyes or just because?
Nope.
All right.
You take 10 necrotic damage. I will let you figure out why
Noted.
you took that. Berg, it is your turn.
Gosh darn right it is. Let's do this. I
Would you like to
ignite.
use your... Yeah.
It's lit, Adam.
All right. The
That's
hammer of
amazing.
heaven begins to glow.
Good God!
Oh, that's a terrible roll. You miss real bad.
You gotta hit him to kill him, Berg, by the way. Maharib's just standing right next to him. Hey, can you just hit the creature already?
Yo, just put the hammer on him. Just hit him in the...
I mean, you could
just right,
throw it,
get
and
him.
you're so
Just-
close. If
He's
you
right.
just-
He's
even
right
put-
there.
If you just
We
like
even put the
heave
extra
your
plus
hammer.
9. We put the
I
extra
even
plus
adjusted
1 onto
too.
it too.
It's all right. You got another.
Put
You got
it
another
back
one.
to
Go
the
ahead.
plus 8. It was way
Go
better
ahead and
back
try it again. Just go ahead.
then. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Oh no,
I see
Berg.
that Max is trying to overtake the failed rolls of 2019 early.
Oh no. Oh honey. Well,
Oh
okay.
boy.
Good. Great. Well,
What
moving
the
right
fuck
along.
is that?
I don't know.
So his
You'll
last
tell-
rolls have been a 1, a 5, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah, he's
It's a
coming
big ol'
after me.
whiff.
He's got to get that bad roll title.
Yeah. So at the end of your turn, Berg, you take 10 necrotic damage.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yota, it
HP.
is your turn.
Okay. Fucking hell, man.
Meanwhile, you dicks are you just admiring the fucking architecture and arches and shit.
Dude, listen, easy for you to go in swinging like a madman when fucking super wizard over here put his hoodoo on you.
I don't even. I would have done it without the hoodoo. Hoodoo,
Yep.
you voodoo, bitch.
Yeah. Berg's got his own hoodoo going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. He's got layers of it.
All right, well, here's my plan. I'm gonna head in there and or I'm gonna go until I can see one of them, wherever that may be. So I'm gonna move up. Can I see the guy from here?
I mean, you'll
Berg is
see
on?
you'll see the token as soon as you can see him. Yep, yeah, you got line of sight on him. You can see him there.
Okay. So I'll do that. Let's see, how far was that? How far did I go? I went 15. Okay, so I went 15 feet, and I'm like, I got the jug swinging, whew,
Okay.
big 12-pound jug, and I just go, whoo, and I throw it out. I got the slack in this hand, so I can yank it back when I need to.
All right. So it's going to be like a improvised throwing weapon. In this case. So let's see improvised weapons. I'm just looking up the rules here. Okay, here we go. An object that bears no resemblance to a weapon. That's not true. It is. If you throw a melee weapon that does not have the thrown property. Okay, all right. So you can use it. It's only going to deal 1d4 damage. It's got a range of 20 or 60 feet. And I think that you can yank it back. Basically, it's like a big old yo-yo or whatever. So yeah,
Right,
I think
sure, okay.
I think it's fine. It doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's an improvised weapon, but otherwise,
Oops,
those are
shit.
the rules for it. So yeah, you got a torch. You got a torch in your trunk, and you got your other hand whipping this thing around, and then you snap it out. It slides out on the rope towards the thing, and you can make your attack with it.
Okay, well, I will then.
Okay.
Here it comes. 25.
Nice.
Yeah, Bip.
Yeah, you hit it. So
You wanted
you're
to
dealing
sit out on the fight.
You're dealing 1d4 bludgeoning damage, plus whatever your normal damage bonus would be.
+4. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So roll 1d4 plus 4.
Whipped him for 6 with the jug.
Okay,
Woo!
all right. So the wine jug comes flying through and smashes into him.
Yep. And then now, how would the second attack work? Can I do like a throw, grab it back, and then throw it again?
I think if you use your bonus action to wind it, you could do another. Yeah, you could use your other action.
Yeah, perfect. I'll use my bonus action to yank it back and then throw it one more time.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Yep. 15?
Yep, that's a hit. 15's a hit.
Perfect.
So another
Okay.
D4 plus 4. Nice.
6 more.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
And then
So two smashes with it and spin it around.
Yep. And then I take a step back 15 feet back to where I was. And then start
Nice.
I can't reel it back because you said it takes a bonus action, so I'll do that while whatever at the beginning of
Yeah,
my
so
next
the
turn.
jug, let me measure because the jug is, yeah, there you go. Okay. So it's like lying on the ground here and the rope is like in the water. So you just like run off with it lying in the water and then you'll start
Yep.
winding it up next turn. And yeah, you end
Yep.
your turn outside of the auras of both of the creatures. So you don't take any necrotic damage.
Nice.
Must be nice.
Okay. All right. So the one that's stuck in the room with Maharib and Berg.
I just imagine
It's-
Berg sitting there like, God damn it. And then the thing goes, yep.
Yeah, it's gonna take a swing at Berg. And it gets an 11, so it misses.
You missed. 'Cause you suck.
Mhm.
Whoa.
He kind of does.
Whoa.
It's not his fault, but he
Yeah,
kind of does.
sucks.
Okay, and then this guy.
I gotta psych myself out. Did you see the rolls? I gotta do something to hype myself up.
So
Helps.
you hear the splashing of another one coming up behind you, and when you turn to look just in its direction, Maharib, it's going to hit you with the withering gaze. Can you make a Constitution save, please?
Shit.
doesn't look?
Fucking
What if he doesn't
13.
look? What if he's like, I know what that is.
Okay, so
I
you
ain't looking."
you succeed. You only take half damage.
That's good. 'Cause
Withering gaze gets you for
Eight?
8 damage, 8 necrotic.
All right. I'm at 30.
Cool. All right.
I gotta hit. Just-
Yeah, you gotta
and
kill this
that.
shit.
That's their turns. So, Ramus, it is your turn.
Okay. Ramus is going to move up there.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Channel
Ramus
Divinity's
appears.
coming.
I gotta
Now-
do it
now,
myself.
Yeah, and Ramus, I
looking at-
assume that you are averting.
I'm
You're
looking
averting
down,
your
yes.
gaze. Yep. Okay.
Looking
perfect.
down, just looking at feet.
Mhm.
I see the one in front of the feet in front of me. I recognize aren't Berg or Maharib's, and I'm going to make that one make a dexterity saving throw for a sacred flame.
The one that they're fighting.
Yeah, the one they're fighting. So DC
Yep,
18
okay.
dex save or take 14.
Nice. All right. Here comes deck save.
Oh,
Wow.
He succeeds. Yeah, the sacred flame hits the wall, and not the unusually agile creature.
all right, and then bonus action, I'm going to summon Spirit Weapon next to that one over there as well, and have it take a
Nice.
swing.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
You can occupy the same space as a spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah,
no.
it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
that's
it's
right. No,
not
it doesn't.
there.
It doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
yeah.
there. We just use a token so that we know where it is. But yes,
Oh,
yeah, it's like
okay.
ethereal, and you can walk around through it and stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This has disadvantage. 14 is probably not enough.
Let me find you. Your.
It might be. I think that's on the cusp, maybe.
Did you say you got 14?
14.
14 is a miss.
Okay, it's 15 or 16 then.
Yeah, it's a miss. All right. And you said, what did we decide it was? Like a forge hammer?
Yeah, like a little hammer.
I will. I'll dig it up. And you want it to be right there?
Yeah.
This will.
Oh, and
serve.
when you get a second, Adam, can you put a light source for the audience on me?
You have a light source on.
I won't be able to
It's
see
just
that.
that the wall is blocking you. Your light doesn't get to JP. Everything that he can see is already illuminated by his own light source. There's walls in between that are blocking you. It's not that you don't have a light source. You moving isn't gonna do anything because
No, I was
you're between-
no, I was
there's a
saying for
wall
the
between
audience.
two of you.
He can't.
Yeah. But they again, like they're seeing what JP sees, and
Yeah.
he can't see you because you're outside of
Oh.
Maharib's.
Yeah.
Yes, the audience
So,
sees
like, you
what
can't add 2 light
Maharib
sources.
sees. No, there are 2 light sources, but again, it's not the light source; it's the wall.
It's because this is my point of view. It's not a
Yeah.
collective point of view.
So like
it's my
that's
point
the
of view.
line between
That's
the two
what
of
I'm
you, and
saying,
there's like solid rock between
Yeah.
you.
I can't see your point of view because I'm not your character. Is the only
Right. No, I
difference.
thought we were looking at the DM's view, not just
Nope.
yours.
No. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there's your little hammer for now. I'll find you a cooler one later. I keep meaning to. And there it is. So it appears and it's doing its thing, and you
And I take
swing.
10
but
necrotic.
it doesn't hit. Yes, you take 10 necrotic. That's right. And you don't have any concentration up, so you're good. All right, Maharib, your turn.
All right, this thing needs to die. Once again with disadvantage. Second hit.
Okay.
15.
15 hits. Yep.
Okay, that's their fucking AC. 14 damage. He's still up.
Still up. Yes.
Burke, you got to connect, buddy.
You take 10 necrotic damage, Maharib.
Cop. Down to 20.
It's your turn, Burke. Reckless attack, I assume. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
That's
You got a
deuce,
2,
bud.
dude. You got a 2.
Roll again. Just get through it. You got to get
Roll another
past the
one.
bad and get to the good
Roll
times.
another one.
There it is. Let's go. The good times are here.
Okay. All right. So you hit for 8 plus 6 plus 3. Roll a d6 and add 5.
Good God.
D6 plus 5. You can do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
roll on
so
there
there's
too.
Good roll on there. It's okay. That was enough. You
Thank
kill this
Christ.
one. So you swing out with the hammer, and you crash the thing up against the wall, and it turns to dust and rot and falls apart. Would you like to move, Berg?
There's no point in moving this turn because I don't have another attack.
Yeah, it's true. It just puts you adjacent to it. So, okay, and that's it for your turn then.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 5 necrotic damage,
Fantastic.
which is great. If you hadn't taken him out, you would have taken 10 and drop you. So you're within an inch of your life here. All right, Yotazo.
Back up twice.
Yotazo, it is your turn.
Okay.
You currently cannot see it enough to warrant the save. So go ahead. What are you gonna do?
I pop in here. I see Ramus, and I just tell him to duck. Ramus, down.
Get down, buddy.
Because I've
Swing the
gathered
thing
it
around.
up. Yep. So I toss it.
So
and
move.
do I-
Move. Bonus action to wind, and then you can chuck it.
yep. Give it a
Bonus
chuck
action
ski.
to whine. It's 'cause it's
You take a full action to dine though, and it's a full combat to do the other thing. Okay, so roll damage. Okay, 7. All right. Ramus, a 12-pound jug flies past your head and smashes into the thing. It staggers back.
I'm very confused right now. What just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Maharib's like finally put it together. That's Yotazo's wine jug that he's tied onto a rope. So he's kind of just like, maybe he has like a smirk a little bit. He's impressed at the ingenuity.
Okay.
All right,
And,
and
then,
then,
you have the rest. You have the rest of your move, and you have you would have another attack, but unfortunately, you have to wind up the jug.
Yep. I will take a step back to. Can I like sneak in there, like in the little crevice here?
Yeah. You can stand in there. You're technically like kind of in between two spaces, but you fall back.
Cool. I'm just hoping that's out out of the range of whatever it is. The radiant force.
It is not.
Okay.
You take 5.
Oh God!
All right.
Miscalculation.
On its turn, the creature is like grabbing at you, Ramus, and like bearing down on you with its eyes, and so it's going to use the gaze attack on you. Can you make a Constitution save?
I'll use inspiration on this roll,
Okay, sounds good.
and I crit.
Nice.
Thank God.
Okay, so you get it. So you
Job.
take half damage. So you're going to take 11 necrotic.
I would have killed you.
And it's basically trying just to like get your face like up towards it so it can like full on blast you, but you're able to pull away.
Man.
And it
Look at me.
Yeah, there's just a
Look
bunch of
at
fucking
me.
Twitch streamers walking around down here in this shithole. Pay attention!
Yep.
Subscribe!
Look at me.
It just really wants you to smash that subscribe button, Ramus. Smash it.
Wow.
All right, it's your turn. It's a bonus.
Get my Snapchat.
Popular upcoming game release that's not quite out yet. Waiting room.
Jesus.
Listen, man, it only costs you 4 gold and 99 copper
That's
to
true.
subscribe to his channel.
That's what I've heard.
So,
Bonus
what do you
act-
want to do, Ramus? It's your turn.
Bonus action, I will move the spirit weapon to it and take a swing at
so you wanna-
disadvantage.
Here. Okay.
So 18 should be enough.
Nice. It absolutely is.
For 7 force damage.
Okay. So it's trying to grab you and like pull your face up to look at it. The hammer flies out of the other room, smashes it in the head, staggers sideways, and then you can take your action.
I look at the floor and I
Mhm.
summon a wall of fire from it backwards.
Okay.
So it's now standing in fire, and it has to make a dex save.
So you want the wall like here or like back this
It's like
way?
from where it is, straight back down the hallway, like a straight line.
So if it tries to escape, it'll go through the fire too.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. All right. So everybody, there is a whoosh as a line of fire like rips backwards. How long? Because I gotta illuminate this thing. How far back does the line of fire go?
Up to 60 feet. So like
Okay.
it just,
I think
until it
that'll
hits-
go. Yeah, that goes like right back to that wall. So let me draw the line of fire, and then I'll see if I can illuminate it. So it goes back there, and I guess like I can't make it. I don't think I can make it shed light. Let me see. No, I can't. But I will put I'll put a little like light bulb down along the way. Okay, let's see. Everybody else, you feel sudden like heat and light as this thing lights up. Does it say how much light the wall of fire sheds?
Let's see. No, it doesn't say. I would assume it's probably like a torch, but I'll put it in the description chat.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Paste that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way to just click the spell. Does that just roll the damage when you do that?
It's a damage spell.
It's an
so you use it
attack,
just as
yeah.
damage. Yeah.
That sucks.
All right, 60 feet long, 20 feet high, yada yada yada. When the fire appears, each creature makes a save. One side deals damage. Okay, all right. So let's just say I'm gonna give it like we'll give it a 30-foot like brightness radius. So it'll give off some light, and I'll just like paste these little guys along the way. So. Okay. So we got light kind of bursting into flame all along here for now, and that is that. Okay. Cool. So the wall bursts into fire, burning the creature and causing a sudden blast of heat. It needs to make a dexterity save.
Dex save, yeah. 18.
Okay. All
Fails,
right,
so
it gets a
takes
17.
24 damage. 24 damage.
Nice. Okay. All right. So let me just move this light source so I can get my token. 24. All right. So again, it's totally silent, so it doesn't like shriek in pain or anything. But it is scorched by the wall of flame that suddenly bursts up out of the ground. Anything else you want to do, Ramus?
That is it.
Okay, yeah, not to like downplay your accomplishments this round, but like just checking. Okay, so you will have to make a concentration check. You take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. And 13. We're
And
good.
You're good. Okay, the wall of fire continues. All right, Maharib, it is your turn.
I will move to here.
There you go. So now you can see the big janky wall of fire.
And if a quick
Don't
glance,
end your
well, go ahead.
Don't end your turn within 10 feet of the right side of the wall, or you'll take damage.
Oh, you mean up here?
Stay away from the hot
Yeah.
side, which is this
side.
side of the wall.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, am I safe right here?
You can
'Cause I was
move.
gonna move one up.
Don't cross. Yeah, just don't cross it, and don't end your turn there, and you'll be fine.
Don't in my turn where I'm at right now.
No,
don't
you're
know.
okay because it goes out this way. So that's the only safe square.
Okay. Can I,
So you're okay there.
quick glance, see if there's any like vines or anything in the water that are potentially going to catch on fire from this? At a quick glance, keep in mind. Because I'm not devoting a.
No, I
a
don't.
roll
I
to
don't
it.
think. Yeah, I don't think you see anything at a quick look.
Okay. Then I will turn and attack the creature twice with disadvantage. 14.
You miss.
Yeah, that's 15. And a 12. Miss.
You miss again. Damn. Not looking at the thing. It turns out you got to look at where you want to swing your weapon. So you come in,
Yeah.
you take a swing at it, and you can't connect. You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
Berg, it is your turn.
Do it, Berg.
Now you can safely occupy the same space as old Mr. Hammer here. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Boop. Wow, that's really laggy for me for some reason. Okay. The hammer of heaven. Ah!
the reason it's a little laggy, it'll be like that for everybody, is because there's so many light sources on the board right now.
Yeah.
That
doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does not hit. You're missed by 1.
Yeah, we need the 15.
I said the hammer of heaven.
Hey!
There you go. That'll do it. Okay, so 12 damage, 5 damage, 3 damage. Oh, it's gonna be close. Roll that d6.
I would
plus
also
5.
like, yeah, if this isn't enough with the d6 plus 5, then I'm going to use I'm probably going to use it anyways, actually. The extra.
Yeah, I won't. You'll have to let me know whether you're doing it or not.
Yep.
Okay, so roll that damage. 1d6 plus 5.
Roll a 6. Use whatever you're going to use. More damage, please.
Use it.
Okay, so doing a 6, and then
Use
yeah, what
whatever.
was the other thing you were gonna use?
Take one of the damage. Let me look at it real quick.
Oh yeah, your extra damage die ability. So you get 1 more.
while
what was it?
raging-
It's a D.
Looking right now.
Is there
Another
I think you
D10.
literally just take the damage, one of the damage dies, and
can you click the little chat thing so we can all see it?
I know I'm trying to find it. I have so many goddamn things on my list. Though.
You do have a lot of abilities. Welcome to level 10.
Yeah,
You're halfway there.
not that one.
I'm looking too. I know the thing
Not
that you're
that
talking
one.
about.
Got to be Orcish Fury. Yeah, it's Orcish Fury. When you hit an attack using a simple or martial weapon, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time and add it as extra damage of the weapon's damage type. Once you use this ability, you can't use it again until you finish short rest or long.
Okay, so you're gonna roll 1 more just flat D10 of damage. Another 4. Yeah, that'll do it. That kills him.
Hey!
Ah!
Yeah, you did it. All right, so you swing in, smash the thing against the wall, and its body crumbles. Its cloak immediately catching on fire in this wall of flame, and then splash into the water. This particular battle is over. Ramus, do you want to let the wall go, or?
I will let it sit there in case there's others that are drawn towards it and like, what's this pretty thing?
Okay, sure.
Not knowing how. Wait, I can't see the spiritual hammer, right? As me as a person,
Yeah,
or
you
is it
can-
ethereal?
You can see it. Yeah, it's like a physical thing.
Okay. Not knowing how it works, I look at, as a character, I look at Ramus and say, can you scout with that thing? This hammer. Can you send it ahead?
Can only see what I see. I can only send it where I can see from where I'm standing.
I'll take like instead of a quick glance, I look back at the fire to make sure it's not going to burn any vines that I can tell. You want me to make a perception?
Okay. Yeah. It seems safe, but make a quick check.
15?
Okay. No, I mean there's like plant life and stuff smoldering under it, but it's not it's not in any danger of like it's magic too, so it's not even like eating up the oxygen. It's just powered by divine energy.
Right.
So it's just like a big scary hot wall.
Okay, after like looking at the branches, I turn back and Ramus, how long does this fire last?
The fire forever burns in my heart.
Ramus, the
But
fire
this
you
particular
casted.
this particular one will only last. Hold on.
Hang on, I gotta
what?
let me think about this for a second.
Do you
It'll
not
last
know
for,
your own spells, priest?
It will only last about. Oh, it's gone. Bye.
Are you
All
canceling
right,
it?
so the wall
It
vanishes.
only lasts a minute, so it's probably gone by now.
Ah, fuck. Okay. All right.
Flickers and burns up, leaving the water under it steaming, the earth burnt.
Something I discovered while we were fighting these things was I didn't feel the pain of the flesh rotting away when I was close and then away again. So, my thought is, as long as we move through this place quickly and don't stay in any one place, they can't harm us.
Well, I have to ask, are we continuing forward?
Yeah, a quick glance around and everybody looks like total shit.
Yeah. I'm still standing tall, but I'm super bloodied up. I have looks like I've walked through radiation or something where my skin's
Yeah,
been
I
all
think,
fucked up.
and I think that's the closest analogy for it, right? Is that like, yeah, it's like getting radiation sickness. Like you feel like you're melting from within.
Yeah. This is
Well, we've at least secured one entry point. We've secured everything behind us.
yes.
So if we want to rest shortly, this is as good as we're going to get, probably.
Fair enough. We have okay eyesight from here. Perhaps this room with one looking out the door. Throw a torch at the end. If we see anything approaching, we know we're ready for it.
A torch.
I scoff at your torches.
At least I don't owe everything I have to somebody else. My skills are my own.
He does have you there, Ramus.
I turn your flame on your torch purple when you say that. It's thaumaturgy.
If I was not a nicer character, I'd say he still has his soul.
It's going to turn into one of these.
Yeah,
Turn into one of these, is it?
that
Yeah,
does-
well, at least I got a soul.
That does not come out of my mouth. He thinks that,
That is-
though. I think he thinks that.
Remember
is not-
whose magic protects you right now.
I know. That's also why.
Let us not entertain these soulless debates. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I will back up and actually, Yota, your torch. Throw it there at the end. We'll collect it on our. Wait, there's water.
Yeah.
I suppose that Fire Ramus creates is useful. Can you put it on this torch? So we
Oh, that was lovely. Could you repeat that again?
No. This torch, please. I reach out and put in front of Ramus.
Yeah, you can actually see there's some dry land up here, or relatively dry, that you could set a torch down on, or stick it into the.
What about up
mud.
here? Would I just have to get closer?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see on the map the difference between the wet and the dry area. This is all wet down there, and then this is the drier area up there.
Okay.
Yes, JP.
Maybe-
just get a
maybe we
little
should-
Yeah, I know.
closer.
That's what I'm thinking. What was that, Ramus?
Maybe we should scout the room on the left up there. It looks drier than over here.
Fair enough.
Just a quick glance.
Stay here. I'll walk forward to right here. I see that it's a.
It's like a little alcove.
Yeah.
This area is in worse. This area is in worse shape than the one you're coming from. It looks like the water flowed through here and has settled in the lower areas. So you're climbing up slightly. And in this area, the terrain is damp and rocky, but most of the soft stuff has been washed away or washed down. So that's why the walls here are like missing, or why we see them so rough, because erosion has happened pretty rampantly. And there's a bunch of places here where the vines have just broken down the wall completely. Supports have collapsed. And this area is much more like a cave than it is like a flat wall.
Okay. Yeah, I returned to the group. Yes, they will only approach from that direction, it seems. So let us rest. As I say that, I'll walk up here, and I think like right here, if I can, I'll walk up here, set the torch down, and then immediately run back.
Okay. All right. So you just
Run
like
back,
jam
not even-
jam the torch into the ground. Okay, let me.
Yeah,
find
just
the-
like jam it in.
Yeah. It sticks into the dirt like easy enough, and will stay like burning there for the time being.
Okay. Yeah, I sit right here at the door so that I can see it.
And this was Yota's torch, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Were we planning on resting, like up here in the dry area?
Right here, basically. I mean, we can go further back, but I want to keep line of sight.
Oh, you mean
on
like back where we're going to be in the wet?
Yeah, I think Maharib notices
Really?
like this is the longest distance that he can see straight forward to. So if they start coming around the corner, he won't be in harm's way.
All right, well, in that case, Berg will probably try to rest right next to his dead buddy over there.
Yeah. The area beyond is illuminated with a strange purple light
Oh, right, from the flame. Okay.
because Ramus.
Yeah, he's all about that purple.
Torch is only going to burn for an hour. So
Short
you
rest
could take
is
a short
30, right?
rest.
Yeah.
Short rest is an hour.
It's just the purple light. I just imagine like, and you see a black velvet poster of like some sort
Yep.
of panther like coming down. Like, and it's
Totally.
lit up
Yeah,
in
and
a
the panther-
strange way.
Yeah, the panther has a shirtless Ramus riding on it, and for some reason he's got like a 26 pack, and he's just got like carrying a giant guitar, and there's like hot people hanging off him. Yeah, totally. Ramus is the kind of guy who'd paint himself on the side of his own van. Don't blame. Okay, all right. So you want to take a short rest right here?
Yep.
Okay. Ramus, the spell of protection that you cast on them lasts 8 hours. Is that correct?
8 hours. Yep. Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna.
You sure you don't want to take a long rest and have me be able to rage?
Oh my god.
I mean, a long rest would be cool, but
That'd be too long, yeah.
yeah, that's
It's all right.
full hours.
I can spend hit die.
Dude, fighters.
Yeah,
are
anybody who
fucking
wants to
insane. What the fuck?
anybody who wants to spend hit dice, please go ahead and do so.
I am doing so now.
1 sec.
Whap.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
fuck?
Cool. So I've got a
I
tracker
just
for your
rolled
spell
too
there,
many
Ramus.
times there? No, I didn't.
How many do you have left?
I had full amount of 10, so I have
Okay.
7 left
So you
from those. So
yeah,
I'm gonna
so you
keep
got
going
lots.
until
yeah, go ahead and spend as many as you want for your short rest.
I don't know why I clicked superiority dice. Sorry.
That's right. You're just showing off. Look, I got superiority dice, guys.
whoop, whoop.
It's the exciting time to watch. The only thing that's actually visual here or presented is just these HP marks. Oop.
Yeah, here. Let me do it for the MP3 listeners. All right, everybody. So if you're only listening to this on MP3 on iTunes or Spotify or your favorite podcast network, maybe you still got Winamp installed. I don't know. I'm not going to judge you. Here's what you're missing: 9, 5, 11, 5, 8, 3. They're just rolling a shit ton of hit dice. Berg got a 9, a 5, and an 11 for Berg's hit dice. Ramus rolled a shit ton of them and got a 5, an 8, a 3, a 4, a 9, and 2 8s. And then Maharib got a 10 and a 2, but that 2 is a superiority dice roll, which JP apologized for.
Yes.
Berg rolled a 7. Maharib got a 12 and an 11. Berg rolled another one and got a 5. Maharib got a 10. Ramus got a 9. Berg got a 7. Yotazo got a 2 and then 2 9s. Berg got a 5. Yotazo got a 3 and a 2. Berg got a 3 and a 6. And then Maharib got a 9, a 10, 2 6s, a 9, and another 6. 3 of them, another 6. 4 of those Maharib rolls were 1s.
I'm at max HP. Exactly.
Exactly. Perfect.
It just took
now
all
you
fucking.
know.
It took all fucking 10 hit
This
dice.
concludes the reading of the hit dice of everyone in the party.
Yeah, thanks.
That's
for that.
right. Take a short rest. It really whips the llama's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the first radio show. We're reading numbers and numbers, that's it.
77. Doesn't that sound fun?
Oh, I love
So
that
listen, I
number.
don't know
It's
I don't know if you guys are planning a backup career in case this whole streaming thing goes south, but I'm going to be a bingo announcer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did
Under
just
the
remind.
B,
That's what I thought of the
we
first
got a
like,
10.
early radio broadcasts.
The readings for the hit dice are as follows: 9, 5, 11.
It's good. It's good.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right.
But everybody's doing good. You spent like all of your hit dice.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and you've been returned. So you take an hour to gather your wits about you, and then continue on.
Yeah. Yeah, I
plan.
think when we're done.
Continue.
All right. So the torch has extinguished.
I think like during the rest, I look at Ramus and ask him, "Do you have any way to tell where we are? Is that something you can do?"
Yes. Just
It's.
give me a map
I'm regretting
that
this.
shows me where we are on it, and I will tell you exactly where we are.
Yeah, we're underground.
I liked you better when you were paying me. I'm like standing up, stretching my legs up. I'll be ready to move on.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So what's the light situation? I assume you recast light on the sword.
Yeah, I think unless there's any reason not to, you don't want me to recast it on the sword.
Doesn't
you
matter
prefer
to
a
me.
different item.
No, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can do a different item if you want.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll recast on the sword then.
Cool.
Okay. All right. And is anybody else like Yota? Are you going to do the trunk torch? Okay. All right. So mark off another torch. You've got an hour of light. Okay.
As we're getting ready to like set up, I think Berg starts to get in the front line with me, and I turn and say, "Yota, you're up front with me now."
very well.
And we start going
We're just
forward.
kind of like cocks an eyebrow, like, okay.
Oh, damn, Berg got put on the B team.
No, I mean, Berg's thoughts literally are just like, when is he the leader? And also, this is weird.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I whisper to you, back row for life.
It's
My
great
friendship
back
with Berg. My friendship with Berg is over. Yota Zoe is my best friend now.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Got downgraded in your MySpace list. If I could
Straight,
talk.
you're not in the top
I-
9 anymore.
I'm so
right,
upset that
go,
I can't even talk.
Go ahead there, Maharib. You can carry yourself on.
Yep. We get up here to the
Okay.
crossroads.
Okay, so you get to a section. It seems off to your left. There's an arch that leads into
Are there any
into a room.
bones, Adam?
Yes, yeah. But you have to roll to
Perhaps
see if you
some
encounter the
thuggish
thugs
looking
or
bones?
the harmony.
Yeah, are there any thugs? Did they pass harmoniously, perhaps?
Well, unfortunately, Easy E deals everybody 69 damage. So
He would. He would deal
would.
He
69
rolls
damage.
out of the clouds. Him and Mufasa, and Easy E just blasts everybody for 69 damage. Sorry.
Oh my god! All
I
right.
look down and I see my Uncle Charles, y'all. Terrible.
Actually, roll to hit your Uncle Charles, because I bet you miss him. I bet you miss him real bad.
Jesus.
We living in a hateful world, y'all. We living in a hateful world.
Let's just stop. Let's just
Anybody who has not seen the music video for or heard this song is like, what the fuck are these guys talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. Some guy's playing Fortnite right now. He's like, "What is this shit? This doesn't make any sense to me."
Easy who?
Yeah. Anyways,
So off to your left as you emerge into this section, you see a stone archway with some like collapsed sections that looks like it leads into another chamber on that side, and then to more or less to the sort of right forward above you, you see more of the dry cavern leading to the north.
All right, I like point my trunk directly to the left. Take a big deep breath, and then I point it to the northeast, and take another one and see which one smells like it's going up or down or whatever.
Make a perception check.
Okay, and this is with advantage for smell.
Yes, yeah,
I
for
want to do
smell.
it. Okay, cool.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
13.
The northwest, so the northwest passage. That area to the northwest is definitely like cleaner air. You can smell like hints of like outside in that direction.
Okay.
Also,
did I
that's
roll
a persuasion.
I
That's a
did, didn't
persuasion
I?
roll. I don't know what your perception bonus is, but
he's persuading the
same,
smell
same.
to smell better.
Both +3.
okay, then you're good.
Yeah, both +3. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Unless you want to explore a bit more, I think I can safely say that this way is the way out.
Fantastic. What are we waiting for?
As you say that, Maharib,
And then
what
I
are we
walk forward
waiting
and I'm
for?
just like,
You turn your head and you see coming out of that other room. You see another one of these creatures. Do you want to run, or do you want to like stay and fight this thing? This place is pretty badly infested. It seems.
has it? Do we know if it's seen us?
You can't tell. They don't have eyes, right? But
Sure.
it's definitely coming in response to your talking. So we see it like put a hand on the wall and like pull itself around the corner and like look up at you with its vacant stare.
Turn your back to
I
it.
mean, I think either-
continue on.
I think either way we should roll initiative because it's noticed you, and if you're gonna run, you move, and if you stay, then you can stay and fight.
Okay.
But let's have rolls from everybody. Let me pop the initiative order here. Here we go.
Have fun being up front, Yoda.
What are you, Luke or
Christ.
something? Are you pissed at your fucking
What?
Okay. That's Maharib Ramus
making fun of Yoda, man? It's not even his name.
Initiative there.
I just didn't say Yota.
It's Yota. It's not Yoda.
Yota.
Yeah.
Yota.
Yota, Yota. Jumble, jumble, jumble.
Stop it! Roll initiative.
Roll initiative,
We're waiting
Max.
on you, asshole. Roll your damn initiative.
To attend to, all right? Bang.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the creature gets to go first. It is going to. I'm going to flip a coin. It's going to use Hateful Gaze on Maharib. Constitution save, please, Maharib.
Of course. 13.
Okay, you get the save, but just barely. So you take half damage. As the thing turns its loathsome attention on you, you take 12 damage. Yep. So yeah, we see it come around the corner and look up with its hollow eyes, and like you can almost trace where it looks at you, like on the parts of your chest that are exposed. You can see them, like the skin turn black. We hear like a rib like crack as it like just looks up across your neck, and that skin hardens and bleeds.
I'm gonna
And then it stays where it is.
I'm gonna use my Stone's Endurance to shrug that off. Hopefully.
Okay. All right. So D12 plus your con mod. Oof.
God damn it! Why?
Grit your
Fucking
teeth.
sick.
Come on, man.
You
That
grit your
is a
teeth
sneaky
as
roll.
as the creature stares you down, and it stays where it is, just kind of like looking at you. Yota, it is your turn.
Oh, good. Short rest. I get my key back at least.
Yeah.
Okay. I put my hand, or I like, since I'm pretty deft, I take my trunk, throw the torch into this hand, and like without like, and I'm turning away from the thing, and I grab.
So you are
like, my
gonna
trunk goes
avoid.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, my trunk goes out and grabs Maharib like around the shoulder, like or like pushes his shoulder this way, so he turns
Yeah, turn
like
away
with me.
Okay.
And I say, pay them no mind. They are dead. All they want is more to join them. I say we press on.
Yeah, it's certainly an option.
And like I start moving this way.
Okay. So you're gonna take the move action. Go ahead and move yourself up.
30, 35,
I would even
40.
say he's taking the initiative.
Yeah, that's literally what that means. Yep.
I know,
Okay.
I know. Just let. I'm not doing
And then-
anything. I'm bored, Adam. What do you want from me?
Do you want to do? Do you want to do anything? Do you want to do anything with your action, Yota, as you move up through the caves?
No, I got my jug like on a rope, like on my shoulder.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, Yotazo, you take 5 necrotic damage.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Maharib, it is your turn.
They're
What are
everywhere.
you gonna do?
There's like a just I look at Yota like run off and turn back. He wasn't ready. I turn back to the other.
he's a coward. Charge.
I got Raymond's just a little pat on the butt, like get in there, man.
Come on, what are you doing?
So
Yeah, I think in
Ramus
agreement.
is such a
Coach
such a
Ramus over
shitlord.
here.
Yeah,
Go get him! Come on.
What do we never do? Quit. Let's get in there.
Yeah, Ramus was a fucking basketball coach at his his church's fucking teaching before
The
he was a
monastery,
full-on
yeah.
priest. He's
Sweet.
like, let's
Oh,
go,
man.
guys, come on, hustle, get up and down that court, keep going.
All right.
Don't stop.
full heart, short rest, can't lose. Go.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking run in there.
I don't even have a rage.
Do I see that this like? Can I see the end of this? I can, right? I can see this is just a
Yeah,
room.
anything you can see. You can see it's just a circular chamber. It's got a deep pool in the center, and that is it.
There's no reason to fight this, but I'm going to because I have I have my own reasons, I guess. First attack 19
That is a hit.
for 17 damage. And then
Okay.
give me a
Good job. Keep going.
Good form. Good form out there, all right? More of that.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Give him more of the
bring it in.
upswing.
out there. Suddenly, Ramus has got like a hat on.
I was gonna say, I think Ramus, instead of conjure water, you conjure Gatorade. I think is what that spell does now.
Our new
Okay,
sponsor.
so you get another swing, right, Maharib?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a superiority die though, and use
Yeah,
first
you guys
attack.
are better charged up now.
So expend one spirit die. Only second time I use this. Sorry to attempt to knock.
That's okay.
So what am I rolling here? Just another attack?
No, you just roll the damage for the superiority die. That does that extra damage.
Oh, and then he makes
it
a dex
makes
save
a
against
saving.
me.
Yeah,
Sure.
it makes a strength save.
I'm sorry, they're D10s. Do you want me to just re-roll that?
Oh yeah, just reroll. So he doesn't get knocked prone, but he will take another
7
damage.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you sweep your sword down at its leg. The blade digs into its hip. Yank it back. It doesn't fall over. It staggers back, and then you can take another swing.
Yep. Fuck.
But that one misses. Swing at the air in front of it.
I'm gonna action surge, taking 2 more
Okay.
attacks.
Yeah, do it.
Fuck, man, give me one more. There we go.
All right,
There you go.
that second one's a hit. Yep.
15
Good hustle.
damage.
All right. So yeah, just swinging relentlessly at the creature. Most of your half your swing is going wide, but you connect with 2, and the creature is.
I'll
on
use
the,
one
on the ropes.
last superiority die here for pushing attack.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. It could go really
I'm
bad.
just picturing Ramus just like
10 more
Oh,
damage.
nice. Sick. Another 10. All right. It's still alive, but it's got to make that strength save. And it gets a 10, so you push it back up to 15 feet.
Now, can I? Yeah, like. I guess it just goes that direction, right? Like I
It goes
can't-
away
Yeah,
from you.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably gonna be really bad for me.
I'm gonna make it hits the lip of this thing and like falls over backwards. So I'm gonna make a dex save to see if it lands prone or if it stays on its feet. No, it's prone. Okay, so it falls backwards in the water, prone on its butt. You take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. I didn't know what the range
Right.
was on that thing.
Ramus, it is your turn.
I will not look at it, and
Okay.
it needs to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so that wasn't very
why
deep.
not?
It was just kind of a piece
Oh, I hit the
of
wrong
No,
Oh,
stone
wisdom.
that
yeah,
fell in the
yeah.
puddles.
It's
Okay.
it's
All right.
down like 5 feet, so it tripped over the lip and fell
Okay.
into the water.
I thought it was going to be like, oh, you have to walk down there, but it's 30 feet down, dude. Jump
No, you
or
can just
take
run
the
and jump
damage.
over the edge. Yeah, no problem.
Gotcha.
So, sorry, you're using Toll the Dead?
Yeah, Toll the Dead, wisdom save. Say, you should be
Okay.
dead.
It fails the save, but you do not harm it.
Okay.
It is
necrotic
unharmed
damage,
by
fucking Christ.
by your Toll the Dead.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
What was that, coach? What was that call? What are you doing?
So the bells of death ring out, but not for this creature. Its time for death has passed, and the funereal bells do not affect it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Berg, your turn.
No, it's too far away now for me to like get there and attack. I can still get there. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to go after it. Dumb, stupid. Sucks. Let's see, Berg's maximum 40, right, for him? 40.
Listen, man, when I feel bad and frustrated about how a game is going, it always makes me feel better when you roll a bunch of ones. So get in there and
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
buddy.
I think I like see Berg to start motion towards me, and I turn and say, "Go help Yota. He's further up ahead. I've got this one."
Berg looks at you and then is all right.
Okay, so you're gonna run up towards where Yoda's was.
Yeah. I don't even know how far this away I need to be because I can't see the beast, but we'll just keep going like this.
Yeah, you can do your moves
Here
partially,
as
right?
well.
You can move up a little bit and then see where you're at, and then move a little more. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so
Yeah.
you move up there.
Yeah, I guess I'm here. I mean, I can't see shit, so I might as well go here.
Okay, do you want to do anything else?
I'll go
You
right
got a
there. I'll
bonus
go right there
action?
next to him.
You go there. Okay, all right.
Yep.
As
He's coming up, I just say like, "There's one near," and I hold up my arm and show him like the shit that's going on.
Yeah, you can see like one of his eyes is all bloodshot. Okay, your turn. You're done. Your turn, Berg.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't take any damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the one in the pool gets up. You seem to notice that it's all like damp, and it stares balefully at you. Make a Constitution save for me there, Maharib.
Come on, man. 24.
Good job.
Okay, so
Good job.
half damage.
Fuck.
You take 5 damage.
What we like.
Take 5.
All right, more of that.
Back in the game.
And so he's moved half his move, so he moves to there, just staring at you, like moving sideways, keeping his dark gaze upon you. Okay, and then the other one, I gotta move. There's the sounds of battle, drawing their attention.
Mareeb,
Okay.
Great. We're all baseball or we're all fucking high school coaches now.
All All right. 15. 23. Okay. All right. So the one that was menacing the two of you, Berg and Yota, comes around that corner and unleashes its gaze attack on, let's see, flip a coin. Berg is 1. Yota Zo, make a constitution save, please.
Okay. Big money. Ooh, bad money. Bad money.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you're all right. You don't. This isn't the death gaze. This isn't the ability that just drops you to 0. You've all learned to avert your eyes and avoid that. This is the withering gaze, so it deals 40-10 necrotic.
40-10 though. It's pretty
Four-
nasty.
40-10. You take 19.
He rolled pretty
19
average.
damage.
Ish.
It's average.
All right, bud. We shrug that off. We get up. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Yota, it is your turn.
People are watching and they're like, I
Fucking
watched this
bars.
to escape that bullshit. I don't.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Well, I got my key back, so I'm gonna fucking like just bash him with my fucking.
Oh yeah. Now you're in melee range, so you can do your regular smashing and
Yep.
kicking. So do it.
All right, here we go.
Now you're at disadvantage for all these because you're not looking at them. So that's a miss on your first attack.
Okay. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Also a miss.
He caught
can
me off
spend a
guard,
key-
man.
You can spend a key point, right, to do another.
Yes, I can do a
one?
bonus one unarmed strike. And I believe I can do. Can I do stunning? Or that's melee attack hit. Okay, so I
I
can
was
do.
gonna say, are you sure you want another strike? Because that looks like 2 strikes to me.
Ah, let's see if we go out. Let's go.
Sports ball.
Yep. Hey, you hit him. There you go.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So let's see. Flurry of blows. I can do. Immediately after you take the attack action, you can spend 1
Yeah,
key
which is
to
just
make.
what we just did. Yep.
Okay, so I don't have to hit for flurry of blows. There's some
No,
certain
no.
ones that I have to hit first.
Yeah. No, this one. So roll damage on this one,
Okay.
and then what for flurry you get another. Okay,
Jesus.
10 damage. Yep. And then for
Okay.
flurry you get your key gives you 2 attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Gives me 2. Yeah. After you take your attack action, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as the bonus action.
Make
So one more. Yep, yep.
Then you got one more. Yep.
Okay.
Oof. No.
Fucking
Okay,
whiff.
so that's a whiff.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the attack action. You've used your bonus action. You can move if you want, or that's the end of your turn.
No, I'm here. Let's fucking do this.
You're good.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that means that you just take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. I
good.
was wondering if there's another one. Like, oh, please don't say 10.
Okay. Maharib, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this jackass. Let me.
Son of a
see.
gun.
So if I go there,
It's a winner's spirit.
Wait, what? Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Look,
You hit him,
this
you
is
bounce
this
off,
is
you go
the
flying into
formation
the-
that Coach told me to run. So that's what I did. And so I end up here.
I thought it was a button hook.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll take
Yeah,
my
there you go. Boom. You see, there's a zombie there. You're over there. You come around
Jesus
here. Boom.
Christ. It took 98 episodes till someone John Maddened us on RollPlay. Finally,
Going around to the right there, but then he realized it would have been way too long, swiveled around to the left side, kept his composure, and stayed on the prize.
he gets hit for 29. I mean,
All right, you
18
hit him
damage.
for 18. Okay, yes, you cleave the beast in twain. It staggers back, broken into pieces, and then falls to the floor. Finished. Its unlife ended.
Okay. I guess for the rest, if I look at that water, does it just look like water? Is there anything else in there? It's like, is it bubbly? Is it poison? Is it just overgrown bullshit?
Hang on a second before we carry on. You were averting your gaze, right? You
Yes,
didn't make
that would have
save at
missed.
the beginning. So that would have been a miss. Yeah.
I'll
So
roll again.
let's get a rewind on that guy. Still totally
They're
alive.
reviewing the play
Still.
right now, and it looks like, yep, they're going to roll it
13
back.
damage. 13 damage. Is he dead?
Okay, so you hit, and yes, on version 2 of that
Okay,
attack,
great.
he dies. There we go.
Great. Okay. Yeah, good call. Good catch. Yeah, anyways, does the water just look like old? Algae.
Yeah, it's got like there's like mold and stuff growing in the corners.
What's on the walls?
What's your passive? What's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. There's something sparkly down here.
Oh, son of a bitch, Adam. I shouldn't have asked.
Down in the well.
Oh, sparkling, huh?
Yeah, you catch the light from the end of your sword. Something is sparkling in the well down there.
Maharib's a warrior. He'll take a mental note, but he's got to finish the fight. So we're gonna not do anything and wait till our next turn.
Okay,
'Cause I can't move.
You do not take any necrotic damage. Ramus, is your turn.
Fantastic.
All right. Averting my gaze.
Okay.
He needs to make a dex save or a sacred flame.
Nice.
18.
All right, he makes a dex save and
Takes
fails.
11 radiant.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, these things do not like radiant damage.
Ramus
So you
coming into
blast
play
him.
with an emphatic sacred flame.
The funny thing is you could totally
Hail Agni down the field.
We need the NBA
you could
Jam
totally do
version of
this. Like if we just played it straight and only said like what our characters were doing and did the thing, you could totally take that and someone could run commentary on top and pause and be like,
Yep.
well, that's an interesting play there, JP, because he could have used his Toll the Dead for a higher points of damage, but I think he knew Radiant
See, but
Flame is going to do
that's
more.
the
Like,
golf
it's
commentary right there. I want the
yeah.
NBA Jam commentary
somebody
where
screaming
someone
like,
hits it and
boom,
just goes, boom
shakalaka.
shakalaka.
Boom,
I also
shakalaka.
want that.
Fire from the sky!
Yeah, I want that.
He's
shit.
literally on fire.
Yeah, perfect. I'm into
Oh,
it. Yeah.
now I want to play NBA Jam. I wonder if that's on the
I know,
arcade.
right?
I gotta go.
All right, so you throw the sacred flame, you hit the thing, and then you want to fall back and try to stay out of the range
Yeah.
of the necrotic damage. Okay, perfect. All right, you do. Berg, it is your turn. There is now a creature, a soul-sucking monster creature right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm also gonna light it up. Light it up.
Okay, so you're not raged, but you're gonna
No,
light
I'm
up
not.
your hammer. Okay, perfect.
Yup. And let's hit it.
Yeah, it's one of those unfortunate
happy.
things where I just won't be able to see this fight. That's
Boom,
a cool.
shakalaka.
Nice.
And,
Okay, so
May I
this
say,
is a lot.
Is the first time I've seen Berg do this. Like I've never seen him fight yet. Like this is the first fight, like in the circle and all that kind of shit. When he like lights that shit up, I'm right there
Yeah.
to see it. So my eye just
Yota,
go,
can you
what the fuck?
can you make a religion check? Because you've been around like clerics and monks and shit your whole life.
Yep.
Just make a quick religion check.
Not familiar gods.
Something
man.
something about the fire. It sparks something like atavistic in you, and you can't figure out what. But like you look at it and you feel a sense of awe, but you can't place why. You're just like. And something about the light and the visage of Berg glowing with heaven's power. But you can't,
relating
place
to
it.
or characterized by reversion to something ancient or ancestral. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah,
Atavistic. No idea.
it's a really useful word. So you feel this like sense as the hammer ignites, and then Berg swings it into the face of this abomination. So here's what's gonna happen. So roll your damage, Berg.
Whip.
Okay. So base damage is let's see, 10, 18, 23, 32, 33 through 35. Okay, and now roll 2d6 plus 5. So 35, 46 damage.
He gets an extra
and
crit
he
from
had-
Orc, right?
Oh yeah, and you get your orc crit as well. Which means you roll another die.
Yeah, another D10 if that's what his weapon does.
Let me look. I think that's what it is.
Are you talking about my orcish fury?
Yeah,
thing?
your
The-
orcish like
that one, yeah.
the savage attacks. Yeah, roll one more d10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we at? 40? What do we say? 48?
Yeah, it's just a flat D10 though. Oh, okay.
Flat D10.
49.
Okay, so another one for you. Oh yeah, he's super dead. He's so dead. He had like 30 hit points. You just
And if
annihilate
he wasn't
this
dead, I
dude
would
with
have
the power
used
of heaven.
Orcish Fury again and had that extra one of those damage dice
You blast him
because we short
He's
rested.
totally blasted. Yeah, and that's fine. Cool. All right, pulverized. Great. Okay, so this guy is destroyed, and his necrotic aura blows away like so much dust. Is that
And
your
I
turn,
wasn't
Berg?
even
Or
raging.
is that your turn, Berg? You done?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it
Okay.
would. I mean, I could move, go back. But
Yeah, you could.
And I just look over. I look over at Berg, and this is all like new shit. Like I saw him just like destroy one of these things in one blow, and like, does it have like a visual element to it?
Yeah, I mean the thing is shining with the pure spiritual energy of the fountain itself, as though it were dipped in the font of creation. It is anathema to every iota of these things' existence, and its merest touch burns them terribly. There is like streaks of light. Like if you watch Berg wave his hammer through the air, the hammer leaves like a trail and like almost like burns your eyes a little bit if you look directly at it.
Okay. I just like my trunk like goes on like around him like a friend, and I go and I just
Trunk
look.
hug.
I look directly at him and I go, "You must have some story to tell, my friend. That was awesome."
Berg looks square at him and says,
You're a kid.
and takes his shirt and throws it at him. No.
Fuck you! Oh my god! Oh, he just mean Joe Green me.
You totally didn't mean Joe Green.
That's funny because Berg's an orc and he's literally green.
Yep. It's perfect.
I had to. That was there, and I had to do it.
It was perfect. Good timing.
It was good.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Berg just like looks at you and like kind of just meets your gaze, and then turns to go to the others. Like work's not done, so you just keep going back. Probably
Sure.
links up with Ramus just in case. He's not gonna go all the way in. He's just enough to see what's going on inside the other room.
Yeah, there's no obvious targets around. No one is being necrotized currently. So what do you want to do? You have a moment's respite.
I'm taking a closer look at this shiny thing. If
Oh
I'm out of
yeah. You want to
combat.
get in there and yeah. Sure. So you want to walk over? Yeah. It looks like there's something. Make a quick perception check for me.
Big ol'
Okay.
8.
Yeah. So sitting on this little stone thing down there, there is what looks like a decomposed like a body, right? At first you don't recognize it, but it's got because it's got like fungus or something growing on it, like algae and stuff that you were saying. So you recognize the curve of a skull and like part of the sort of smile, the rictus smile of a skeletal jaw, and it's like laying on top of the thing, and it's wearing like moldy, like rotten priest robes that maybe were like blue and gray at some point a long time ago. And there's an arm like that's broken off and lying on the ground near it, and in the arm's hand there is a moldy like leather pouch or a bag or something.
Okay. I'll snatch it.
Okay. So you jump in the water and yank it up there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the bag like comes apart in your hands because it's like all waterlogged and gross.
Right.
And coins like tumble out from between your fingers.
Can I just catch one to see if it's gold, if it's
Yeah, you can just like pull them up out of the water. Yeah, there's a handful of like gold and platinum pieces. You get it's a handful of coins. So like let's see. You get 6 gold and oh nice, 11 platinum.
okay.
Big shiny coins. There's also a ring in here, and I just gotta Just got to roll randomly to determine what ring it is. Give me a second.
Can I roll randomly? I like doing the rolls. I like.
You wanna do a random-
Let me
you wanna
roll
do a
that
random
Let me do
roll?
that
All
random
right.
roll, Adam. Let me roll.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How much does this roll cost? Can I get additional rolls for more money, Adam? Can I throw some platinum back in the...
Yeah, my PayPal account is. Go ahead and just roll a d12 for me.
3.
Oh my god, that's such a good irony. Okay, so the ring you pull by the water is it's a silver ring, and on it there is a I guess it would be like sapphire or blue and green glass of like a wave, and in the wave you can see a gold. I guess it'd be made out of topaz, a golden orange, like a fish, in this little like wave decorated on this ring.
Okay. I will. I think I just hold that in my like grip and walk out of the water and start walking back towards the rest of the group. If there's nothing else in there
Okay.
of note.
Okay. All right. So what's everybody else doing?
Just chilling, hanging out.
I'm
Nice.
exploring this room, this tiny room. That's
Okay.
I'm in the doorway.
Yeah, it looks like at one point it was a storage room. There are wooden shelves on the back and left and right walls, but they've all rotted away. There are some candles lying sort of scattered on the ground, like gray candles, and tatters of like robes,
Okay.
but nothing of any evident value.
Or checking out the hallway, corridor, whatever you want. They're not really.
Give me a half second. I'm just writing down what JP just got, so I don't forget it.
Okay. When I meet back up with the group, I look at
sorry,
Ramus
guys.
and say, "This must have fallen off." And I like flip him the ring that I just found.
Oh. Thank you. It's beautiful. Yeah, I dropped this.
Yeah. I look and I see that.
Ramus is the kind of guy who walks into a person's house, looks at their TV, and is like, "Hey, you found my TV? Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
You bought this?
Thanks for keeping
I
it
bought
safe.
this."
And
Yeah. I see the creature and good work. The other one is dead as well. I suppose let's continue. I start to go further down.
All right, so you want to continue along that way, and at this point, Yota, you can smell the air changing. It goes from having the scent of this like musty tomb to I was gonna say like a freshness in the air, but it's not just that. It's like verdance. You can smell like the chlorophyll smell, that like plant dense, heavy, like bayou plant life smell. And that's wafting in from the west. Fecund. The air is fecund. That's the word for it.
A veritable kudzu of plants.
Kudzu is a plant. Come on.
Was it? Okay.
Yes. It's a kind of vine.
I thought it was a description of plants. Well, I'm an asshole then. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I didn't say that.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just looked to Maharib and this is smells like this is the way to go outside, but this place is long forgotten. The jungle has reclaimed it, I believe.
I think I'm just like staring at the ground and you see me like nod and say, I'm not done here. I start to just like go over here, If I'm not taking any damage yet, I'm continuing just like walking by myself.
Yeah.
God.
Sure. Yeah. So you explore the rest of the rooms, and it's clear that like as Yotazo says, the temple has long been abandoned by the hand of man, and since reclaimed by the earth itself. The rooms are empty, devoid of life and light, and they show no sign of having anyone nearby. It seems you've exterminated any sign of evil in this
All right.
place.
And then, as if I didn't just say I was done here, I look at Yoda and say, I'm done here.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And we'll start going out this way. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, coming around the corner,
before-
you see light like pouring in from an entrance. You can hear outside the sound of birds. You all smell that fresh, like clean air as you come into this last chamber.
Great. What were we going to say, Zeke?
Maharib, I told you that the way outside was that way. And yet you felt the need to explore the rest of the temple. Why is that? I'm truly curious. I'm not accusing or anything. I just would like to know.
Having kept these souls locked in here, I was making sure there was no other.
Oh, I'm not sure that heaven is directly responsible for this. But I
Yep.
see your point of view.
Yes, we all have our beliefs. These believed in the arcana, so to speak. It is what kept them here.
Very well, I was merely curious.
I think I start to step out.
Okay.
Maybe
All
that's where we end.
So this is a great like parting shot. So we see the group of you from behind with the light pouring in, you're just silhouettes as you emerge up out of this temple turned tomb. And we invert the shot so that we're seeing at first a half sunken kind of like the edge of a building, whatever would have been the outside entrance to this temple, now long buried under the muck and the trees and this flooded area. And the camera, we got this big expensive like pan back helicopter shot where we see first the swamp in which this temple sits, dotted around with ruins, further ruins, like little towers sticking up here and there, pieces of like village terrain, a wall kind of curving through, and all through it, flooding, massive flooding, jungle trees. Maybe we see like a crocodile like swim by, birds in the trees, and that harsh jade green like everywhere, the sudden bright verdance all over the place. And as we pull back, we can see some mountains nearby, and it looks like we're in kind of like the edge of a shallow like a little river valley. They're all over the Court of Swords, the shallow river valley, but up above there are two stone statues of dwarves holding their hands out, and between them we see the beginning of a wall, but the wall is broken in the middle and water has like gushed forth. And so there's a waterfall pouring from a higher lake down into this valley. One of the dwarf statues is like partly toppled over. And as we further pull back, we can see the little valley is surrounded by jungle. There's a canopy of jungle everywhere. The sun is hanging low in the sky. It's sort of starting to set. And the last thing that we see, the final thing, is the multi-tiered pyramid temple outline against the sun. Ramus, I think a combination of like Ramus and Yota's theme starts to play, and we can see the Monastery of the Sun in the distance, peering up out of the jungle some days away. And that's where we fade out.
Nice.
When you said multi-tiered like pyramid, I was like, oh fuck, the goddamn
They're back.
Yeah.
they're back. Yeah, the why can't I remember the name?
The Farang, yeah. No,
Yes.
they got ziggurats. This is like a like if you want an idea for what the Monastery of the Sun looks like, look at any like ancient Thai like temple. They're these like stepped, kind of very ornate, like curling statues. Yeah, I used the word ziggurat to describe the Farang stuff. But yeah, in the distance we get this last shot of, we have no detail because the sun is behind it. But it's this beautiful, majestic statue, or a temple, and it's built much like we saw Yotazo's ancestral home looking like. And then it fades out.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
That's episode 98. 99's next week.
98.
And then we got 100 on Saturday for the big live show. We hope to see you
Getting
guys there.
there. We're getting close.
We are. Let's do some shout outs, and then we'll do some XP, and then we'll go do that post show. So, Max, why don't you start us off? Also, you're not going to be green screened. I didn't fix this one. Oh, you are. Hey, look at that. Hey,
I am green screen. Look at that.
Hey, I did it.
Hey.
I get the box.
First and
That's the
foremost,
wrong thing.
good game to everybody. Pats on the butts. Real good in the fourth quarter there. No, I'm Max or GassyMexican here on Twitch and YouTube. I do variety stuff, full-time streamer / YouTuber. You can check all my stuff out if you want to follow my Twitter. That lets you know what I do and when I'm doing it. Tomorrow, Far Verona. So if you guys want to check that out, some space sci-fi role play action. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this show. I'm so excited for the 100th episode for so many different reasons. I can't wait to see that set. And I hope you guys are also just as excited as we are. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome stuff. Zeke, why don't you go next? Do some shout outs for us.
I would love to. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Ezekiel III. You can find me at or / Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. In the middle of, or we've just begun CD-ROM-a-thon month, which means I'm going to be playing CD-ROM games all month long, all the month of January. I am on Discworld right now, but I will be moving on to something Star Trek, I'm guessing. We got all kinds of classic games like Black Dahlia, we've got Mummy, we've got Total Distortion, all kinds of shit. And what I'm looking at, there's a box of like the games down there. But it's going to be all this month if you want to check it out. I usually start every day at noon Pacific time, except for Tuesdays and Wednesdays for Quarter Swords Drop Frames. Speaking of that, Drop Frames tomorrow. I'll see you then. And thank you to Max, Dan, Adam, and JP.
Thank you to you.
I don't think I even own a computer with a CD drive in it. Like, that's impressive. Do you have like an external one, or do you just have a computer that has a CD drive?
The funny thing is, I didn't think my gaming PC had one, but I got one of those Omen Cube PCs, and it stands like with a point up, so it's like this and then like that. Yeah, it's on the underside of all of it. It's like, well, that's we just threw that in.
All right, sure.
Weird. Okay, that works. Dan, do some shout outs for us.
I'm DansGaming, / DansGaming on Twitch. Variety streamer, currently doing a replay of all the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm currently on Kingdom Hearts 2. Having a lot of fun with that one. This is a really fun episode, but I am so excited for the live show because we get to play D&D for 8 hours, and we get to get so much more done, and we get to roll real dice, and it's so much fun to do that. And I can't wait till next weekend.
It's going to be good times.
Speaking of that too, I found my dice. I found my like actual dice that I didn't have before with all my shit. I'm so excited.
Oh. I know. I got a brand new set. I'm gonna break in at the show too. So excited.
Sounds good.
That's exactly when he mentioned real dice. I went, oh shit! I got a new character. I have to have new dice. I can't like use somebody else's old dice. My other character's old dice.
Last but not least, Adam, do some shout outs for us.
It's me. Yeah, my name's Adam Coble. You probably know me from my tabletop RPG stuff, but I'm into other things, like Magic the Gathering. If you want to, you can check me out at twitch.tv / Adam Coble. Right now, like I said, I'm mostly just playing Magic, picking up another game here and there. If you want to get some insight into what's going to happen in the live show, I think a week Thursday, I'm going to be doing my GM prep. So every once in a while, I'll do a stream on my channel where I build the dungeon and I populate it with monsters and we talk about kind of what's coming up. So if you want to check that out, twitch.tv / Adam Colby. You can follow me on Twitter at skinnyghost. And that's me. That's my shit. I'm going to post the link to the community Q&A in chat. There it is. So if you have questions about today's episode, you want to know, for example, in what ways I modified the monsters, because there were some people in chat who are like, wait a second, this is different than what I expected. Pop over into that thread and leave us your feedback. I always check the thread and answer questions after the show.
Cool.
You guys want some experience?
Yeah, let's do some XP.
Okay. All right, Ramus, you found out where you were. You got a handle on the situation. You don't know where you are geographically, but like you went from going, "What the fuck is going on? Where are we?" to getting an idea. So, you are gonna get everybody's level 10 right now, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you get 1,200 experience for that one, Ramus.
Okay.
And then Maharib, you worked on protecting Yotazo.
I'm level 11 now,
And-
by the way.
Nice.
Sick.
Oh.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congrats.
So Maharib, you worked on protecting Yotazo. You made sure the group got to safety, and you reconnoitered the area.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
did.
gonna get
I
500
reconnoitered
XP.
the shit out of it.
It's so you connoitered it, then you reconnoitered that
Yeah,
fucker.
I did it. I
So you
doubly
get
connoitered.
500.
That's
So
what re
connoitered.
means. You don't have to Google that. That's what the re means, guys. The
right,
connoiter
so,
part. Fucking go ahead and
Shut
get
up,
it.
JP.
You can't connoiter once. You got to do it twice.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm gonna connoiter
making sure
you
the
guys if you
group-
keep saying that word. God damn it!
making sure the group got to safety. Nobody died. There was no significant loss on that part. So you get S level 10. Let's see, 2,400 for that one, and then for your reconnaissance and reconnoitering, that much. Okay, let me. Yeah, a calculator here somewhere. Jesus.
Yeah, it's,
You either completed or worked on every goal you did.
one of the mods is pointing out that's the new Kingdom Hearts game. Is Kingdom Hearts Reconnoiter, actually. Believe it or
Nice. Yeah, I would be really good at naming Japanese video games with nonsense English words. You get 4,100 experience. 4,100.
Oh.
I might have hit 11. I got how much? What's the number, Dan?
85,000.
85,000. Yeah.
3 attacks
Boom.
around, boys. Let's go.
Sick.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm never gonna hit level 11.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Good
All
job,
right.
Droopy.
So Yotazo, you work towards arriving at the monastery. So people in chat were like, "Well, I guess he knows the fate of his family." Dreams and death visions are not confirmed reality. But I'll give you the working towards on that one. And then you came back from the brink of death. Do you feel like you have a purpose? Have you figured out your purpose?
See, the funny thing is, like right at the end there, looking out and
Yeah.
seeing the court, I can't put it into like succinct words yet, but like honestly, as I looked at it, I want to heal this land.
And that ties it ties nicely into your fixing the three-wheeled wagon thing with Maharib and like your kind of visions of his place in your plan. I like that. I like the idea of Yotazo being like, this is about more than just me and my family. This is about like the Court of Swords and its survival. Nice. I like that. Yeah. Yotazo is like spiritual patriot. Okay. So let me get a calculator for your XP. You got 2 work towards and a complete. So that gives you 3,400. 3,400.
And before we contribute as a group to completely destroying this land even worse,
Yeah, well, what's great about this is what you want to do, and Zeke would not have firsthand knowledge of this. You're working towards solving the problem that the first PCs caused.
we
The whole
created.
reason that everything is like this is because of a failed mission
Yep.
100 episodes ago.
Yep.
Listen,
right,
we did what we had to do.
Are
So
you fucking
Berg-
kidding me, dude?
Berg,
never mind,
Berg
never mind.
secured the group and got them to safety. So good work.
Yeah.
So that's, let's see what I give you on that one. Okay, so that's 2,400 for that guy. So that's the same as the one Maharib had. And then I don't think you work towards finding a cure for Ramus's ailment.
Yep.
Or speak with Agni again. But those
It's
are
cool.
good goals
Just
to
give
have.
me that little morsels of experience.
I mean, it's 2,400 experience, so it's not just a morsel.
not really a morsel. You're right. I like it. I'm about it.
It's pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. Great. So there's XP. We
I
got two
also
level
have,
ups,
Did you really?
and we can.
Oh,
No, and we can talk about what you guys want to do for your level ups in the post show. If there's
Like
anything
10 grand
you want to
away from leveling up.
gotcha. All right,
75,110 for those who are curious.
there you go. All right,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
thought I was like sucking hind titty like bad, but okay, more even.
do. All right.
All right, we're out of here. We're gonna go record that post show over at patreon.com/roleplay. If you want to watch that, it'll be up later today. MP3s for patrons will be up later tonight as well. For everyone else, they'll be up a week from today, probably right before we go live with episode 99. And then, as we have been hyping up, episode 100 will be going down on the 19th, Saturday the 19th, starting at 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you'll be tuning into that. Don't forget, on Friday, me and Max are going to be on a D&D podcast that Watsy puts out. Adam, what's the name of that one? I know it's Dragon Plus for one.
So one of them is Dragon Talk, and one of them is Dragon Plus.
So we're on
And I
Dragon
think
Talk.
Dragon Talk is the podcast, and Dragon Plus is the one that that we're doing.
And then the following Tuesday, Adam and Zeke will be on Dragon Plus for another show that happens 1 hour
got
before Court of
Dan-
Swords.
Dan's going to be on Jimmy Fallon, too.
Yeah,
Get
Dan's
that.
going on Jimmy Fallon. He's actually going to be interviewing Sora on there. Jimmy Fallon couldn't make the show, so they ended up getting the Kingdom Hearts folks. And, yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to be appearing on MSNBC to discuss Court of Swords.
Exactly. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.